You gotta love it, guys. You gotta love it. Check it out. It's currently about 2:20 p.m. on the East Coast, and we have SoFi stock and the entire stock market, as I'm sure you all know at this point, up massively. SoFi is up 4% right now. It's up to about $7.33. And earlier in the day, it was over $7.50. So we're going to break down the charts in this video, do an update, and maybe later in the video, we'll break down some other stocks, charts. So if you all find value, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. You might as well follow me on X as well, at Stocks Talk Stocks, link down below. And don't forget to get your free stocks from Moomoo. You get a free share of SoFi stock and 5 other stocks, each up to $2,000 with just a $100 deposit. So use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. We'll talk more about that later. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So like I said, guys, it's pretty much a sea of green out there today. We have the Russell up 4.5%, the Nasdaq's up 1.8%, the S&P's also up 1.8%, the Dow's up 1.3%, we have the VIX down over 4%, and we have the metals up as well. We have oil probably doing its thing too. Let me pull it up and see very quickly, guys. Actually, no, oil's at break even, but it looks like a couple hours ago it was in the green. But either way, we have all of these indexes up. A ton of stocks are in the green. A lot of volume and momentum is coming into the stock market today, which is pushing SoFi stock up to over $7.50 per share earlier in the day, which at that point, it was up, I think, 7-8%, something like that. 7% from where it closed yesterday, which you guys remember, yesterday it closed right at about $7. So we went from 7 to 7.53. Now we've pulled back a little bit, but still holding the uptrend on the 1-day, 1 minute, and on the 5-day, 5 minute. You guys can see that we're holding that trend and we're reversing. We're above the moving averages. And with that move past 750, we actually peaked above the highs from, well, one of the highs from last week, which last week we hit 760, I believe that was on last Tuesday. Yeah, last Tuesday. Then Wednesday and Thursday, we double topped at about 740. You guys can see if I draw this out. So we broke above 740. We hit 753, which is great. Now, yes, we've pulled back under that point again, but like I said, we're still trading, above the moving averages. Well, at least the key one here on the 5-day, the 180 SMA, we're still holding a higher low. So let's see, heading into close here, guys, do we break past 740 again? Now we're at 733 for context. Do we start pushing 750 again? Because if we do that, we break 750, the highs from today, we could then start filling the gap to 760 on SoFi in the very short term here, which you guys can see, that was the high from last Tuesday. We hit 760 on the dot, then we pulled back to about 660, and now we've slowly been filling the gap back to the upside, right? So this looks really bullish in the short term, in my opinion. And you guys know I bought SoFi. I added my to my position, or I started my position at 680. I think it was on Friday, the same day that the CEO and the CFO bought a bunch of shares. I bought as well at 680, and since that point, guys, it's been going up in a way which kind of don't want it to do that. I actually want it to go down so I could buy more shares, but it is what it is, guys. We are in the stock market after all. We don't have much control over what stocks do unless we have billions of dollars and we're moving these market caps, which, let's be honest, we're not doing that. So we're in it for the ride, in other words, right? So what more can we do? I mean, look, I bought at 680. I would have loved to buy more in the lower sixes, but here we are. It's going towards the mid sevens. And again, if we do start breaking that 750, 60 level, which is a big resistance coming up, we could be going back to $8 like that in no time, in my personal opinion. 850, that's where we could be going, as that was the high from the beginning of this month. You guys can see 775 is another big spot on this chart. That was the high from the 1st of November, and we hit 850 on the 3rd of November, as you guys probably remember. So these are targets to the upside that we could start pushing. And I'm not fully opposed to buying more SoFi, adding more to my position here in the sevens, but I'm not going to rush it, right? I'm not going to rush it just in case this ends up being a fake out rally, because that's also a possibility. This could be a fake out rally and boom, we come right back down to the sixes, which in that case, again, I'll be buying more. So for now, I'm sitting on my hands. I'm being patient. I'm sitting on the shares that I bought a couple of days ago, and we'll see where it goes moving forward. And keep in mind, if I pull up the 4-hour chart and clear the drawing set very quickly, you guys will be able to see, wait a second, we're still in a downtrend, right? We're still making lower lows, right? Lower highs, all that jazz, right? You guys can see here if I draw out the channel, boom, still trading in that channel. So keep in mind, SoFi, yes, it's up on the day, 4.5%, looking pretty good, but we're not fully breaking out by any means. We're nowhere near fully breaking out on this 4-hour time frame, which, okay, if we do start breaking 850, 875, 950, sure, at that point, we could start breaking out, but we're not there yet. That's the reality of the matter right now. So again, we're up a lot. Markets are up a lot. Volatility's down, but I'm not FOMOing into it here, understanding fully well here that we could easily see a drop. We could easily see this being a fake out rally, which is, kind of what I'm banking on, so I can add more to my position. But as of now, it's doing very well. Everything's in the green, crushing it, and we got to play it by ear. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and let me know, do you own SoFi stock? Let me know in the comments if you own SoFi. And I'm curious, guys, where are you watching this video from? If you're in the United States, what state are you watching this video from? And if you're outside of the United States, what country are you watching this video from? Let me know in the comments. I'm actually very curious, as most of my audience is in the United States, but I'm curious to see those that are outside of the United States, where they're watching this video from. So with that being said, guys, let me go through some other tickers here before we do wrap up this video. More of a quick update today, guys. I don't want to go too crazy with this one, but we have a lot of other names moving. We have Enphase moving up about 15% on the day today, which is nice considering the stock has been crashing. But is this move enough to get it out of the downtrend? Unfortunately not, guys. It's still clearly in a downtrend, but we'll be monitoring Enphase moving forward here. Again, up about 14-15% on the day. Let me see what else is moving here, guys. We have CCL also making a nice move. Look at this, guys. This is very much worth watching here. It's up 8.5% on the day, and we're moving above the moving averages on the 4-hour chart for the first time in months. We're talking for the first time since the beginning of August. We're finally starting to reverse. So CCL looks pretty bullish, in my opinion, by the looks of it right now. We're above the moving averages here. We're about to get a golden cross on the 4-hour chart. Did we get any news or any catalyst today? Not seeing any catalyst, probably just because the markets are ripping. CCL is moving as well. So keep your eyes on that. We also have an inverse head and shoulders on CCL. That will be something worth monitoring moving forward. You guys see that left shoulder head. Then we have the right shoulder right here. You guys can see that on CCL. Let me see what else is moving here, guys, before we do wrap up this video. We have Macy's somehow miraculously making a move here, up 8.5% before earnings, which I would not be surprised. Earnings are in 2 days, by the way. If these earnings were to wipe out the gains here, I don't know. I mean, the last couple of quarters have not been good for Macy's. Time will tell, but that one's moving up on the day. We have Shopify and Tesla also making pretty substantial moves. Shopify's up 5.6%, completely breaking out of this channel that I had drawn out, and clearly we did not fall at the top of the channel. Let me actually erase this drawing right here, guys. We did not call that one correctly. It looks like we're actually starting to break out, which is nice, and we're heading towards the highs from the beginning of September. So keep your eyes on the momentum building up on Shopify, and Tesla starting to build up momentum as well, which I forgot to make a video on this. I have to make a video solely on Tesla, break down the charts, talk about what's going on fundamentally. Be on the lookout for that, guys. It will be coming out pretty soon here. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Let me know in the comments again where you're watching this video from. Make sure to subscribe here on YouTube. It's free. And you might as well follow me on X at Stocks Talk Stocks, link down below. And if for some reason, guys, you have not gotten your free stocks yet for Moomoo, what are you waiting for? With just a $100 deposit, you get 5 stocks, each up to $2,000, and you get a free share of Sofi stock as well, totaling 6 stocks. And fund your account at least $1,000. On top of those 6 stocks, you get 10 more stocks, each of those being up to $2,000 as well. So use that link down below or go to stocksurfs.com/Moomoo. And full disclosure, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you all in the next one.